Hey guys, it's Alon. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my recent work on the corner farlands in my Minecraft creative map. So, unlike in the last video, in today's video, I'm not going to be stopping at any location before the farlands themselves, and I will cut straight to the chase. So I'll type in /tp 12,550,800, 100, and 12,550,800. There. That's going to put us really far away. You will see the two walls of the edge farlands load up. And in the middle, of course, the corner farlands. So in this quadrant, I build a pretty standard-looking corner farlands with plateaus at the top. And I'm pretty sure you guys have already seen this in this farlands landscape before, but one thing I added recently was this river here. This sort of river here. It's more like a stream. I continued it down into the lower layer. In the end, I actually have it go all the way down to the bottom. The corner farlands were kind of dark and lifeless lower down, so I actually added some life to the lower layers with these crystals, azaleas, and of course, these glowberry trees. Along with the occasional mushroom. It is going to be pretty dark, so let's bring out our night vision potion. So I still have not finished this part yet, actually. And let's now dip down another layer here. You'll see that I have added this diagonal line. Yeah. Actually, that's not even. Actually, even that is not new, but I have extended that much further. And here's the dark forest biome under the dark layer of the corner farlands. Here I put a glow fruit tree. If you really played on this map, you'll probably have seen some of these glow fruit trees in the normal dark forest biomes as well. And of course, a red huge mushroom. This was part of a build that I had planned before within the farlands. Now let's head over here. This I have built entirely recently, like during my long period of inactivity. So over here, the low layer becomes the layer around sea level becomes much more cavernous. And here you have the desert biome. And here I built, of course, the desert biome. Corner farland. Desert biome. And I put some dripstone stalagmites on the ceiling here. I believe if we talk to /tp till the 2000, then I will. Okay, let's stop. Better stop it. If I teleport 2,000 blocks in both directions, then we will see the snow. And we will see the snow biome that I built in the corner farlands. I haven't even finished this section of the layer here, but if we go down, we dip down into the part into the area where I have built the lower layers. See, I made the snow kind of spill into the lower layer and put a lot of icicles. Now let's head to 12,500,550. This should put us about, or around where I built a jungle biome in the corner farlands. Now let's head to now let's head to 3,065,800. let's head to the corner farlands, which I actually haven't even finished. You can see that I am working on a diagonal line similar to the northwestern quadrant. And this area looks like this part, basic section is a mess. So let's sort of fix it right now. But now I'm gonna show you guys a couple sets of farlands that I made up that would theoretically exist in this world. If we head to 20,102,615 and 20,102,200, ignore the fact that it's actually not the real coordinate. This would actually really be about 7.662 billion blocks out. Like see right here. So here is a set of farlands that I built in this map that would theoretically be caused by a slightly different version of the scale noise generator from the beta versions. So I'm imagining that this map is using a slightly different terrain generation system. And of course this is just part of a backstory to the map. In reality, I'm just doing all the terrain by hand. But here, I built a set of the farlands related to height variation. Note how the edge variations look like the edge farlands, but much flatter. And now let's head to 20,139,600. 20,108,600. So this will put us an area that would really be around 458 billion blocks out on both axes. It's about 3 times the distance from the Earth to the Sun. Like see right here. And I actually meant to put a 1 here, not a 4. Like 119,639, not 149,639. Unfortunately, I can't click back into the sign and fix that. But so on top, it seems like nothing is happening, and the map is rather blank. But if we dip down below here, and this is taking a long time to render out for whatever reason. Not sure why. But if we dip down below here, you will see that yet another set of farlands. This is actually supposed to be a set of farlands related to the base plate of the map. So like I imagine that in the normal areas, the continents versus oceans would be governed by a noise generator, and this is its set of farlands. Let's bring out our night vision here. You'll see this kind of stretches out. You see this artifact that kind of stretches out that I haven't even finished. And then this diagonal sort of continent over here. I was actually building this today. I was actually working on this today. And at one point the power went out and caused 2 chunks to swap their position. Now I had to go in the editor and fix it. So yeah. So in some cases, I will actually build the effect of the base plate farlands going much further up. Actually, let's fix this as the ceiling is supposed to be completely flat. So let's head back to the beginning of the corner farlands here. I also want to show you guys couple artifacts of the edge farland that I forgot to show in the last video. So if I head off in this direction here, I actually built a lot of this edge farland terrain recently as well. But if I head off in this direction here, you will eventually see a much thinner version of the edge farlands, which I actually have thickening back into the regular edge farlands here. So I imagine that these. So I will occasionally build these cave-like patches of thinner terrain in the edge farlands just to add some more variation to the edge farlands, which are pretty much the same throughout normally. And if I head to 150, 12,502,650, here is an area of the edge farlands that I actually originally planned to show you guys in the last video. So I found this ruined nether port. So I was actually building a theme from the story I'm writing that's taking place at this coordinate, of course, and I actually found this ruined nether portal out here. So I integrated it into the farlands terrain. And note that I have yet to add detail to much of these walls, so let's do that now. Alright. Alright, so now there's one last area that I would like to show you guys today. 280, 250, and then 280, 920. There. So this should put us in an area that's actually supposed to be a trillion blocks out on the x-axis, and at the farlands boundary in the z-axis. So I will change initiation of the corner farlands, at the corner farlands, I mean, to reflect the fact that this layer is much lower. Yeah. But if I dip down below here, notice how the granite and diorite are striped. This might seem like a mistake, but it is actually intentional. In this map, I actually put a set of farlands related to granite and diorite, which would in theory begin at 2.147 billion blocks. Or somewhere before 28.1 million in the fate coordinate. So now let's head back to the middle here and do the outro to this video. So yeah, guys, that's about all I've got to show for today. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell and click on all for all notifications. And I'll see you guys in my next Minecraft Creative Farlands Project update video.